today. It is a massive, massive race. This is going to be one of the largest events in our country's history because it's going to show us exactly where our country is headed. It's going to test the rigors of the freedom movement itself. It's going to test the rigors of our actual nation. Here is the most recent polling. Where are we headed as a nation? Well, the red line here is Glenn Youngkin's approval rating and polls. Who's going to vote for Glenn Youngkin? The blue line here is Terry McAuliffe. You may notice this is the Real Clear Politics average. Real Clear Politics does an average of all of the polls in this country. You may notice that Glenn Youngkin started off in the low 25%. He has 25% of the support. Now he has rocketed up and is leading by 3 points. Leading by 3 points. Democrat Terry McAuliffe, the man who is running in a consistently blue state. How did this happen? Where are we now? How is this even occurring? Well, Democrats have lost their damn minds. That's right. The racism, the hatred, and the corruption of the Democratic Party has been exposed, and Terry McAuliffe is at the center of all of it. But I have an announcement to make. We are going to be live tonight. Tune in. I am going to be bringing you results live as we get them. We're going to be bringing you some special guests who are from Virginia, some special political analysis here on this channel. Tune in live. We're going to be doing a full-on election eve live where we can react and show you what's going on in this state, the bellwether of where our country is headed. Is the freedom movement able to flip a blue state red? How powerful are we? We've already seen that we've been able to flip blue cities red. We've been able to flip blue Senate seats red in states like Connecticut and in border towns like McAllen, Texas. We have seen the power of the freedom movement on the march as hundreds of thousands of people chant, "Let's go Brandon," as Southwest pilots chant, "Let's go Brandon," as senators say, "Let's go Brandon," all across America. Look at this event. This is Glenn Youngkin's event last night in Loudoun County. Loudoun County. Loudoun County. The blue county, the bluest county in all of Virginia. The bluest county in all of Virginia. Here is what it looked like. It looks like a presidential campaign. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Look at this. Those are beach balls. Those are beach balls that are being thrown around. You can see there that Terry McAuliffe is, again, losing. Look at this. Here is rallying up the crowd. This is last night in the bluest county in Virginia. Last night, the bluest county in Virginia. It looks like a presidential campaign rally. Not a Trump rally, mind you. Not a Trump rally. Trump would have filled this as far as the eye can see. But still, nonetheless, in Loudoun County. Here we go. More footage here from our producers. People signing the bus. The Glenn Youngkin bus. You can see there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of footage you don't see on cable news. This is the kind of footage you don't see on other broadcasts. We bring you this kind of raw footage. People send it to us. We have so many fantastic patriots out there. We are a grassroots movement on this channel. I am a dude with a Facebook page. I am in the movement with you. We don't have any special studios here. We don't have anything other than the energy of love for this country and the America First movement. America First. I don't care what your race is. I don't care what your creed is. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care where you come from. I care that you're an American. And damn it, I love you if you're an American. I want this country first. I want our potholes fixed. I want our education system to not be racist. Pretty easy. I want our dollar to be, damn it, worth something. I want the word of America to be worth something. And that is what Glenn Youngkin started running on. Glenn Youngkin changed his tune throughout this race and started to talk about major cultural issues. He started to talk about the issues that really mattered to Americans, that really mattered to our country, and he changed everything. Suddenly, everything changed. Listen to Virginia resident and former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, say that Glenn Youngkin has done such a good job talking about culture war issues and making sure that America is America first. America first. That's all you need to say. Close our borders, stop inflation, decrease unemployment, start taking care of Americans, take care of our damn roads, take care of our damn kids, and take care of our military and cops. That's all you have to say. Glenn Youngkin decided to dive headlong into the culture wars, and now Glenn Youngkin is leading. Newt Gingrich says Glenn Youngkin has done such a good job that he is probably going to be able to have a cheat-proof election. Here, Newt Gingrich says he is so far ahead. Newt Gingrich, obviously a very smart politician, a very smart tactician, and a Virginia resident, saying, hey, listen, Glenn Youngkin has done such a good job that he's probably going to be able to defeat Terry McAuliffe in spite of the cheating. He's so far ahead, he has a cheat-proof majority, and the Democrats will go to jail when they cheat. Listen to this.
Well, look, I think that, first of all, big government socialists don't realize that they're only about 1 out of every 6 Americans. Now, if they get together in their own little caucus and they pump each other up and it's like a cheerleading session. But the truth is, in the country at large, as people face higher and higher prices, overwhelmingly, Americans think these big spending bills are bad. And as Senator Rand Paul was pointing out, the bill only gets to a lower number by lying. It says, oh, this is only going to be for 1 year. Well, the scoring process is 10 years. Everybody understands that the stuff they want to do the first year, they're going to keep doing. So the whole bill is a lie. And I'm not sure she can get the votes on Tuesday. She's failed every time she's tried. And it may be that this is just one more downer for the Democrats in Virginia.
So if they don't get their way, they're going to lie, they're going to steal, they're going to cheat. Let me ask you about potential cheating in Virginia. Now that we know that these Fox News polls show Youngkin so far ahead, you mentioned that theatrics that they put on the other day that they got busted for. They were trying to smear Glenn Youngkin. What other dirty tricks have the Democrats tried going into this election? I know they wanted more days to vote, right? Tell me what happened.
Right. Well, I think that got knocked down, and the governor refused to go along, to his credit. But I think what you're going to see, my biggest fear is Fairfax County, which has already announced that it's going to report late. It's the biggest single voting county in the state. I watched in Georgia as Fulton County was clearly corrupted and cast votes that were clearly illegal. And I worry a great deal about Fairfax, although I've been told by the Youngkin campaign that they have a number of lawyers who are already on the site, who are already deeply monitoring it. But if I were worried about losing the election to fraud, I'd start with Fairfax. I'd go to the city of Richmond, 1 or 2 counties down along the coast. There are only about 4 places, and I frankly think that McAuliffe is fading so badly that probably it's not stealable. I mean, there is a point where the margin's so big, you just can't do it. And if that's what happens, you'll see that the counties return earlier and more honestly. They're only going to attempt to steal it if it's possible, because it's dangerous. I mean, these guys can go to jail for the kind of things they're trying to do.
Yeah, and it's amazing that they wanted to extend voting for 5 days, but the governor held strong on that. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't think helps them any. I think McAuliffe is losing ground every day. So 5 more days, it could be an even bigger rout.
Newt, Joe Biden is losing ground every day as well. You wrote a book. It will be out this upcoming Tuesday.
Nice. Yes. Nice. Fantastic. Thank you, Newt. Exactly. More Republicans talk like this. You're going to go to jail if you mess with our elections. Terry McAuliffe is a dirtbag. Terry McAuliffe is a piece of human garbage. Terry McAuliffe accepted money from Jeffrey Epstein here on screen. Terry McAuliffe accepted money from Jeffrey Epstein, 6-figure donations, while Bill Clinton was flying on Jeffrey Epstein's Lolita Express. We know this through the Daily Beast, Fox News, and New York Times. This isn't crazy talk. It's literally verified through corporate media and left-wing media. Not like that's the thing that we need to verify it, but quite frankly, those are the people who run the fact checkers. This is real. Terry McAuliffe was accepting money from known pederasts and from known predators. Terry McAuliffe has protected Bill Clinton, a known predator, for a very, very long time. Terry McAuliffe paid for Bill Clinton's mortgage when he left the White House. Terry McAuliffe raised millions of dollars for Bill Clinton. Terry McAuliffe, also a garbage human being here on the campaign trail, stating quite definitively that you have no right to your children's education as a parent.
Come into schools and actually take books out and make their own decision.
You vetoed it.
So Yeah, I stopped the bill that I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach. I get really tired.
What the living hell was that? Did you just hear that? Don't let him talk over the fact that he just said the most radical thing that has ever been said on a gubernatorial debate stage in American history.
Yeah, I stopped the bill that I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach.
Holy crap. I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach. Who funds the schools? How do schools pay their teachers? Is it you being controlled by a small group of tyrants, or is it you controlling the tyrants and putting them in jail? This is Terry McAuliffe standing up for the corrupt, evil power class that believes that your children belong to them. Well, I am here as a father of one and soon to be two. Oh, I'm a father of two right now, but I have a born baby and an unborn baby right now. Both of them are children. Both of them are childs of God. Both of them are blessings, and you don't get to decide what is best for their lives, you filthy, dirty scumbag who accepted money from a known pederast. God, I live in Florida and not in Virginia. Terry McAuliffe does not care about you as a parent, does not care about your kids, does not care about their education, and he does indeed believe that race is the determinator of your future. This is a sickening, sickening comment I'm about to play for you. You'll be shocked to learn that this is his closing argument, Terry McAuliffe's closing argument here on stage with Randy Weingarten. Randy Weingarten, the head of the teachers union across this country, the woman who effectively destroyed education in our country, a woman who should be investigated and should be stripped of all of her titles and should be, quite frankly, humiliated in all national discourse. Randy Weingarten was on stage. She is the person who's been colluding with the Biden administration to hurt our children, colluding with the Biden administration to keep our schools closed and to fundamentally destroy entire years of children's education. We will never know what we lost as a country when these scumbag communists do exactly what China wanted, which was to keep American kids out of schools to make sure that our learning gets further eroded and we fall further back because we cannot educate our school children. Here's Terry McAuliffe straight up saying that we need to fire teachers in Virginia because their race is white and our students are not white, and therefore these white teachers can't teach these students of color. What a sickening and disgusting, perverse, unchristian, goblin-esque way to look at the world. You, a teacher, a good teacher, need to get fired because of your skin color. What the literal hell?
And I promise you, we've got to diversify our teacher base here in Virginia. 50% of the students in Virginia schools, K-12, 50% are students of color, and yet 80% of the teachers are white. We all know what we have to do in a school to make everybody feel comfortable in school. So let's diversify. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll be the first state in America. If you'll teach for 5 years here in Virginia in a high-demand area, that it be geographic or coursework, we will pay room, board, and tuition at any college, any university, any HBCU here in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
If you are a teacher who's not white, it's racism, ladies and gentlemen. It's racism. Racism defined is, I will prejudge you based on the color of your skin. What is the color of your skin? How much melanin did God put into your skin? That is the predetermination. That is the predetermination of if you are a good person or if you are a person that I can trust or like. That is a racist. That is a racist thing to say. It is a racist thing to sit there and say that you have less or more value based on the amount of melanin in your skin. Terry McAuliffe is a racist. Capital R by definition. Here is Terry McAuliffe defending his fellow compatriot, Ralph Northam, Governor Ralph Northam, who was photographed either in blackface or wearing KKK robes. And here is Terry McAuliffe essentially lying and saying, oh, well, that didn't happen and it doesn't matter. The man who cares about the race of the teachers in Virginia and wants to fire the white teachers.
Are you comfortable with the present governor who appeared in blackface next to somebody dressed up as Ku Klux Klan, a Democratic governor?
Yeah. Well, he didn't do Ku Klux Klan, in fairness.
No, I'm saying he's in blackface next to somebody that is dressed up.
But that wasn't him either. It's now come out he wasn't either one of them. But he made a horrible mistake.
Lie. Even Ralph Northam says that he wore blackface. Ralph Northam said so in a press conference broadcast internationally that he wore blackface on multiple occasions.
Like Friday night when he didn't know if he was in it or not and said, well, I apologize.
How do you not know if it's not you?
We know in Virginia. I know, listen,
even if it had been him in the blackface, you know, it was a dumb mistake 40 years ago. I grew up in New York, and in all fairness, folks, I didn't know what blackface was. You know, I had not experienced, we had no racism issues, honestly, growing up in Syracuse.
What? This is the guy saying, okay, so that we had no racism in Syracuse, New York, but the teachers who are white are definitely racist and are instruments of white supremacy here. And we have to stage fake hate crimes in Virginia in order for me to desperately try and pull one out here. Here is the fake hate crime. There you go, the National Pulse. This fake hate crime. On your screen here, Democratic operative, Democratic operative, Democratic operative, Democratic operative. Terry McAuliffe voter, Terry McAuliffe voter, Terry McAuliffe voter, Terry McAuliffe voter. Who are the real racists? Democratic operatives caught dressing up as white supremacists in desperate last-ditch Virginia election stunt. That's right. What quickly became a political stunt gone wrong, Democrat strategists have been accused on social media of posing as white supremacists while standing next to Virginia Republican Glenn Youngkin's campaign bus. That's right. Here we go. Social media sleuths were quick to notice that the only people interacting with the images promoted by an NBC reporter, just in case you guys wonder how the human centipede works there, the DNC tells NBC they're going to stage a fake hate crime, and then NBC covers it as though it's hard news. NBC doesn't go up to the people and say, "Who are you? What's your name?" The NBC reporter didn't once walk up to this guy and say, "Oh, hey, are you a black white supremacist? That seems a little strange. Perhaps you could tell me what your name is. Maybe you could give me a quote on the record as to why you are a black white supremacist. That seems interesting and also like a Dave Chappelle sketch." Ladies and gentlemen, we must expose these absolute scumbags. We must expose them. They mustn't be allowed to run again. They mustn't be allowed to win again. If you are in Virginia, get out and vote. Look at these numbers. This is winning. This is winning. Red, Glenn Youngkin. Blue, Terry McAuliffe, collapsing. This is winning. This is what happens when we start fighting as Republicans. This is what happens when we say with a unified voice, no, this country does not belong to you, the ruling class, corrupt elite. This country belongs to us, the people, and we are going to defend our currency. We are going to defend our border. We are going to defend our children. We're going to defend what it means to be an American, and we're not going to accept your scumbag, racist drivel any longer. We're not going to accept that America is an evil country. America is a great country filled with great people, and us, the great people, are going to kick your ass directly out of office. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free and it keeps us going. It keeps us growing and it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, patrons.